Hello everyone, my name is Aleese and I'm here to guide you on a short Yin restorative practice. Yin allows us to access the fascia, the connective tissue around our muscles, tendons, ligaments, and bones, as well as access our inner self and take the time that we need to rest and recover. We'll be moving slowly and relaxing, releasing soreness, tension, or pain. You'll need a few props, a blanket, a bolster, and a block or two, just to help you get into comfortable positions in each of the poses. We're going to begin in a reclined butterfly Supta Baddha Konasana position, placing our bolster lengthwise along the center of the mat, laying back with your hips on the edge, allowing the head to rest on the ground just off the edge of the bolster. If this isn't comfortable, you can also grab a blanket or a block to place underneath your head. Let the knees fall apart from one another as the legs are heavy, letting gravity pull them down. The closer in that your feet are, the more of a stretch this is. Walk your feet further out to reduce the sensation. Arms can stay on the belly or outstretched in a T or outstretched all the way along. Find the position that calls to you today and sink into this moment. Breathing into the here and now. Set an intention for your practice. What brought you here today? It can be a single word or phrase or a dedication to a person. Notice the sensations that are arising, physical or mental. Notice, but do not judge. Simply let go, sinking into the mat, sinking deeper into the moment. Feel your edge as you breathe in, sinking deeper as you exhale. Notice the sounds around you. The background music, maybe the subtle sound of cars outside, or your own heartbeat. Let these sounds bring you deeply into the present. Begin drawing awareness to your mind. Is it clear, cluttered, slow, fast, relaxed, or tense? Let each thought rise in your surface of the mind, and as you exhale, let it go. Slowly begin to come out of the posture. Wherever you are, allowing your arms to help support your legs, bringing the knees together, using your arms to slowly prop yourself up, removing the bolster and placing it off to the side. Extend your legs long on the mat. Inhale, reaching the arms up towards the sky, finding length here. Exhale, hinge at the hips, slowly finding your forward fold. 2 deep breaths in as we lengthen through the spine, reaching the fingertips towards the toes. No worries if you can't touch them. You can have a slight bend in your knees here as well. 1 more deep breath in, and exhale, release, rounding the spine all the way over, coming into our relaxed forward fold. We're going to be here for a few minutes. Option to place a bolster on top of your legs, hinging at the hips for more support. No matter where you are, breathing. Inhale to create space. Exhale to sink into the space that you've created. Finding that edge, that place of comfort that just pushes on discomfort. If you feel pain, back off slightly. Slowly begin to come out of the posture, using your hands to walk your torso upright, moving the bolster if you have one. Coming into our tabletop position, move slowly here, finding your shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, drop the belly, lift the chest, inhale into our cow, exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, pressing through the shoulders for cat. 2 more at your own pace. Inhale, raising the chest, lifting the gaze, shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, really pressing through the palms. And 1 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, tuck. Inhale, finding our center. Walk the hands out in front of you, finding our puppy pose. Chest comes down to the ground. Hips are still stacked over the knees. Your forehead can come all the way down to the mat. Finding peace, relaxing, finding that edge. Notice if you start feeling the urge to move. And notice where that urge is coming from. Is it physical? Is it mental? What comes up for you? Don't judge. Just notice, breathe it in, and let it go. Just a few more deep breaths here, sending the breath down to the belly. On your next inhale, ever so slowly lift up back to tabletop, finding your hips over your knees, shoulders over the wrists. This time, plant the left palm in the center of the mat. Inhale, right fingertips reach to the sky. Exhale, sweep right fingertips underneath, planting the right shoulder down, right side of the face down, coming into a twist. An option here to keep that left arm for support or bring it overhead. Wherever you are, breathing deeply into that shoulder, breathing deeply into your hips, and relaxing deeper towards the mat. On your next inhale, slowly begin to rise up, using that left palm to press yourself back to tabletop position. One cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back, gazing to the sky. Exhale, round, pressing through the shoulders. Inhale to center, switching sides. This time, plant the right palm in the center of the mat. Left fingertips reach to the sky. And sweep underneath. Plant that left shoulder down. And keeping that right palm either by your side for support or reaching it overhead. Finding your edge here. Finding that point. Just the edge of discomfort. And breathing into it. Remember your intention that you set at the beginning of this practice. Why are you here? Connecting to that inner self, that inner wisdom that connects us all, the oneness that pervades the universe and every cell in your body. Thank yourself for the gift you're giving by being here, breathing, and showing up in your body, giving your body this gift. And giving your mind space and time. On your next inhale, use that right palm to press yourself back up into a tabletop position. This time, tucking the knees and pressing back into a downward facing dog. Spreading the palms wide, heels down, maybe a slight bend in the knees. You can pedal one leg and then the other, feeling into all of the sensations. Tension, looseness, whatever you're feeling. Slowly walk the feet up towards the hands, coming into a forward fold, maybe hugging your legs. Inhale, slowly roll up to standing. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, stepping the feet back into a plank, lowering knees, chest, chin down to the mat. Bring the forearms in front of you, arms parallel, coming into Sphinx position. Gaze can either be forward or tuck the chin slightly. Breathing into the neck, into the shoulders, opening the heart. Noticing what sensations arise in this position. Noticing and letting go. You are exactly where you're meant to be. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Think about lifting out of your scapula, rolling those shoulder blades back and down. Another few deep breaths here. Maybe find a little bit more space between the shoulder blades and the neck. Maybe try gazing up. One more deep breath in, bringing in oxygen down to the belly, into the chest, the throat. And exhale, open the mouth, bringing the tongue down. One more deep inhale this way, all the way down to the belly, filling up the lungs. Exhale, open the mouth. Slowly lower the chest down. Rolling over to one side and pressing yourself up to a seated position. Bringing the legs out wide into our wide-legged forward fold. The legs can be as wide as feels comfortable for you. Inhale, finding length. Exhale to slowly hinge forward, maybe reaching for your ankles or your feet. Maybe your forehead comes down to the mat. Finding the depth that works for your body today. This is your practice. Breathe into any sensations that you feel. Allowing yourself to sink slightly deeper. Finding that edge, that point of discomfort, and as you reach it, inhale to create space, and exhale to sink deeper into that space that you created. On your next inhale, begin to rise up. squaring off your hips towards the right leg. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold over your right leg. Finding that spot once again. Perhaps allowing your forehead to come all the way down, or option to support your forehead with a block or 2 blocks. Just a few more breaths here. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Find more space. On your next inhale, walk your hands back towards the center. Inhale, arms reach overhead, squaring the hips off to the left, and folding over that left leg. Taking the same variation here that you took on the other side, and honoring that our body has 2 distinct sides. One side might be slightly tighter than the other, might feel slightly different, and that's okay. Do what your body is feeling it needs today. You're offering yourself the gift of healing, of presence, this deep self-love practice. So relax and breathe in. Just a few more deep breaths here. Seeing if you can create a little bit more space in the body. On your next inhale, begin to walk the hands back towards the center, placing the block off to the side, bringing the legs together on the mat. Slowly lower yourself down onto your back. Perhaps bringing the blanket underneath as a head support. Inhale, raise the right leg up towards the sky, extending your left leg long. First, clasping the fingers behind the thighs or the calf, whatever you have access to. Slowly pulling that right leg closer towards you. Extending through that heel, flex the foot. Exhale to bring the right heel to the left knee, coming into our reclined pigeon pose. Interlacing the hands behind that left thigh, And using the right elbow as leverage to get you deeper into this position. Flex through that right foot to protect your knee. Two more deep breaths here. On your next exhale, allow your legs to slowly relax onto the mat, outstretching this time the right leg, bringing the left leg straight up to the sky, and finding a hold either on your thigh or your calf, slowly pulling that left leg in towards your chest, flexing through the left foot. On your next exhale, bring the left heel to that right knee, flex through the left foot, and interlace the hands behind the right thigh. Using your left elbow as leverage, reclined pigeon. Breathing into that hip, the knees. One more deep inhale here. Exhale to plant the knees on the mat, windshield wipering left and right, letting go of any tension. From here, coming into our final posture, a supported glute bridge. So you can use a bolster or a couple blocks, depending on the height that you're looking for today. Inhale to tuck the tailbone, lift up, placing your block or bolster underneath you, and allowing your tailbone to settle onto the block or bolster. You can stack multiple if that feels good to you. And again, you can bring a blanket behind your neck if that feels comfortable for added support. Arms can come down to the sides next to you, palms up. Simply allowing your body to be heavy. Allowing yourself to sink deeper into the mat, into the earth, this beautiful Mother Earth that supports us. Either stay here for another few moments or slowly transition to Shavasana, corpse pose. Allowing the legs to extend out long, allowing the arms to come by your sides, closing off the eyes, and simply being. Letting go of all thoughts, letting go of all worries, letting go of physical sensations, and tuning in to the inner soul within ourselves, the part of us that is always there watching, the part of us that lives in each other, in the animals, in the natural world. This oneness is the essence of all we are. Feel free to stay here for as long as you need. If you're ready to begin to come out, roll onto one side, planting your forehead onto the earth and thanking the earth for all the support and love that she gives us. Resting yourself slowly into a comfortable seated position. Hands at heart center, eyes closed. Bring the thumbs to the third eye. The love and light in me honors and cherishes the love and light in all of you. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. I hope that you enjoyed this quick yin and restorative yoga practice and it brought a little bit of peace into your day, your morning, your evening. Thank you again for joining me, and I hope to see you soon.